Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here today because honestly, we're completely rethinking how our money actually works for us. I mean, if you're like most people, you've probably got a traditional savings account, right? You put your hard-earned cash in there, the bank takes it, lends it out to make a massive profit for themselves, and then, well, at the end of the year, they toss you what? A tiny fraction of a percent in interest? It's completely passive and, let's be real, pretty unrewarding. But what if there was a way to upgrade that whole experience? Today, we are looking at a platform that literally changes the rules of the game, taking you from just a passive bystander to an active, highly rewarded participant.
Okay, let's dive into this. I want you to imagine a wild scenario for a second. What if your savings account didn't just hold your money, but actually paid you extra just for telling the bank how it should operate? Imagine logging into your banking app, casting a vote on which financial projects the bank should actually support this week, and then, boom, instantly receiving a bonus directly into your account just for chiming in. It sounds kind of like science fiction for finance, right? I mean, traditional banks would absolutely never do this. They want to keep all the decision-making power and the profits entirely for themselves. But this concept, literally being paid to vote, is the exact foundation of the platform we're unpacking today. Section 1. Meet the Topaz DEX, the savings account upgrade. So to really understand this, let's look at Topaz. Topaz is a decentralized exchange, or DEX, built on the BNB chain. Now stop right there, don't let those technical terms intimidate you. Honestly, just think of it as a next-generation financial platform that simply takes the giant corporate bank totally out of the equation. It's designed to be the ultimate upgrade to your traditional savings account. It replaces that middleman with smart, automated code that distributes the profits right back to you, the user. To really grasp why this is such a massive leap forward, let's just do a quick side-by-side comparison. On one side, we've got the traditional savings model. You get a super low, fixed interest rate, and you have absolutely zero say in how the bank operates. You're just a depositor. But on the other side, we have the Topaz DEX model. Here, you get dynamic rewards that can significantly outpace that traditional interest. And more importantly, you get full voting power. The entire direction of the platform is driven by its users. It's basically the difference between riding in the back of the bus blindfolded versus actually sitting in the driver's seat with the map in your hands.
Now, what's really interesting is how Topaz actually implements this. They use a system called locking. If you read their documentation, they call this V-Topaz lock mechanics. It sounds super fancy, but honestly, you already know exactly how this works if you've ever heard of a certificate of deposit or a CD at a regular bank. When you lock your tokens on Topaz, you're just committing to leaving your funds on the platform for a set period of time. It's that simple. Just like a regular bank gives you a slightly higher interest rate if you lock your money in a 12-month CD, Topaz dramatically maximizes your reward tier and your voting power when you commit your assets.
Section 2. Voting, bribes, and rewards. Taking control. So once you've locked your assets, you officially unlocked the real engine of this whole platform. You transition from just passively earning yield to actually taking control and earning way beyond what any basic interest rate could ever offer. On Topaz, they call this process gauge voting. Basically, you are the bank manager now. Because you hold locked tokens, you get to vote on gauges, which is just a fun word for different reward pools or projects on the platform. Every single week, the platform has new tokens to distribute as rewards, and your vote determines exactly which pools get the most funding. It's exactly like being a local bank manager and deciding which neighborhoods or small businesses get the absolute best loan rates this week. You are directly controlling the flow of the platform's resources.
And well, that brings us to this term right here, bribes. Okay, I know. In the real world, a bribe is a scary, illegal word. But in the context of Topaz and decentralized finance, we've got to completely demystify it. A bribe here is simply a transparent, direct community bonus. Just imagine a specific project on the platform really wants you, the bank manager, to vote to send funding their way. To encourage you, they will offer a direct bonus, a bribe, to anyone who votes for their pool. It's completely out in the open, it's totally built into the code, and it functions as this extra, highly lucrative incentive paid directly to you for actively participating.
Look, if you read through crypto tokenomics papers, your eyes are probably going to glaze over at all the complex math. But for you, the everyday user, the whole journey breaks down into these 3 incredibly simple, actionable steps. Step 1, lock your Topaz tokens, just like opening a high-yield CD. Step 2, use the voting power you literally just gained to vote on the pools you want to support. And step 3, sit back and collect your regular rewards, plus those bonus bribes from the pools you voted for. Lock, vote, collect, It really is that straightforward to put your money to work for you.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why this system is so powerful. Just look at how your rewards stack up. In a traditional bank, your only slice of the pie is that tiny, microscopic sliver of interest. But with Topaz, your yield comes from multiple simultaneous streams. First, you get emissions, which are just the standard platform rewards. Next, you get a cut of the trading fees generated by the platform itself, because hey, you're effectively a part owner here. And finally, you get the bribes, those direct community bonuses we just talked about. You are literally earning from 3 different income streams at the exact same time, all from just one initial deposit. How cool is that?
Section 3. Security and Stealth Launch. Safety first. Now, let's be real for a second. It is completely natural to have some anxiety around new digital financial platforms. I mean, what about safety? Well, Topaz makes it a massive point to put safety first so beginners can actually feel confident participating. When you look at their rigorous security documentation, they are incredibly transparent about their protective measures. First and foremost, they undergo professional contract audits. All that means is independent, third-party cybersecurity experts review their code line by line to make absolutely sure there are no vulnerabilities. They also have strict admin controls and access governance in place. That's just a fancy way of saying no single person behind the scenes can suddenly run off with the funds or maliciously change the rules. Plus, they provide crystal clear risk disclosures, keeping everything super honest and upfront for everyday users. But beyond just code security, there's also the security of fairness, right? Which brings us to the stealth launch. In the digital finance world, when a highly anticipated platform launches, sometimes these tech-savvy insiders use automated bots to just buy up everything instantly, leaving everyday beginners like us at a massive disadvantage. Basically, they game the system. Well, a stealth launch is specifically designed to stop that dead in its tracks. It means the platform goes live quietly and fairly, ensuring that a complete beginner has the exact same opportunity to enter as a seasoned pro. It creates a genuinely fair playing field right from day one. So, the crucial point is, when does this actually happen? Well, the Topaz DEX stealth launch is scheduled for May 17th and 18th. These are the key dates you're going to want to remember. Because of the stealth nature of the launch, this is the exact window when the doors open fairly to the public. It allows you to get in on the ground floor without having to fight off automated bots or insiders trying to cheat the line. It's your opportunity to take advantage of this beautifully structured, totally fair system. Wow, okay, so we have covered a lot today, haven't we? From locking your assets like a CD, to acting like a bank manager voting on rewards, to safely stocking multiple streams of income. The traditional financial system honestly relies on you doing nothing, so they can profit. But Topaz? Topaz is built on the idea that when you participate, you should be the one who gets rewarded. So I'll leave you with this one final thought. Are you ready to upgrade your bank, step into the driver's seat, and finally take control of your own financial rewards? Think about it. Definitely mark your calendars for May 17th and 18th, and we will see you next time on The Explainer.